Hello and everyone, welcome in to episode 16 of Power Rangers Cyber Strike. I made an error on the last episode. If you've seen it on YouTube, I thought it was episode 14. It was not. It was actually episode 15. It was pointed out to me, so I fixed that. So apologies for any confusion that may have caused. Yes. Welcome back now. We've been away because of scheduling conflict. That's just how it is. But this, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been watching the series, will be the very last episode on Roll20. We will be making the move over to Foundry Virtual Tabletop. So, next session after this one will be on that. We're all very much looking forward to. I am going to unmute now. We're going to introduce the players, as we always do, give a quick rundown of what happened on the last episode, and then we're going to go straight into it. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Whoa.
The voices are talking to me again.
Yep, get it out of your system now. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the cast of Power Rangers Cyber Strike. Playing the role of Marika Hammond, the Red Cyber Strike Ranger, it is Chocolate Zombie.
I blame Lowe's.
But why though?
Playing the role of Arrow, the Yellow Cyber Strike Ranger, we have Cryptic Cyanogen.
Where is that voice coming from?
Playing the role of the Blue Cyber Strike Ranger, Nova, we have DeLuna13.
How's it going, everybody?
Playing the role of the Black Cyber Strike Ranger, Dwayne, we have Rosso.
Meow.
Who is a cat man.
None of that.
And last but not least, we have playing the role of the Green Cyber Strike Ranger, Scott is Mr. Hardluck.
Hello. I'm still under the weather, so I will probably be even more taciturn than usual this session.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, on the previous episode of Power Rangers Cyber Strike, the Rangers had traveled to a yet unnamed desert planet that was just on the edge of what is known as the Red Zone. Upon making landfall on this vast desert expanse, they came across what seemed to be an abandoned factory. For all intents and purposes, it seems as if this factory was being used for production of some sort. It had military vehicles and weapons in the hangar when they managed to eventually gain access to the inside of the facility. It took a little bit of exploring and whatnot to try and get the facility back up and running, but as they were exploring the facility, they encountered an invisible assailant, ? As it seemed very non-hostile, but it also did not wish to be approached and or interacted with. Dwayne gave chase throughout the bulk of the facility, eventually having chased it out to one of the ways that they entered and lost sight as the wind started picking up and the beginnings of a sandstorm were starting to buffer the surrounding area. The Rangers decided to move their dropship which belongs primarily to Scott and Dwayne, into the hangar after opening the door once power was restored by Nova. As they ventured deeper into the facility, they came across a room that seemed to be where the majority of the facility's power was running to, and they came into what seemed like a testing area, a lab of some kind that had it mostly been destroyed. Whatever it was being used for, it's not really something that the Rangers were able to discern, but whatever was happening here had some kind of militaristic purpose. During their investigation, the Rangers received a transmission from Professor Daxian, who placed the Gamma megaship into stealth mode and informed the Rangers that Machine Empire scout ships were making planetfall, possibly in the reaction of the facility gaining power all of a sudden. And that is where we pick up the session today. So, the scout ships are making planetfall, and you are all in this room currently. What are you going to do? What is your decision?
Well, they don't know we're here. Like, Noah says that out loud to everybody.
But they will find the ship once they get into the base.
You did put the ship in stealth mode.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yes, no, that is something that happened. The ship is in stealth mode. At least that's what I have noted down.
Okay, how far into the base are we?
You're quite a bit in. It would take like from the main hangar, do you mean?
Yes.
It would be, again, you're quite far in. Like, you're not like, you've gone like past like the med bays and like the power rooms and whatnot. Like, you're towards like the back, or midway toward the back. You can't get any further in this direction because of the debris blocking the way. But I'd say you're a good, like, at a push, 3-4 minute run to the main hangar.
So that's about 3-4 minutes before they arrive to this location. What do you guys want to do?
Maybe more, considering, they don't know if they can open the main door or when they get in. You do remember that at certain parts of the front of it, there are, again, like, there's the way you came in. There was the giant hole in the top. There was the 2 towers that you could go through. And you're not quite sure if there's any other ways in or out of the facility because you haven't been able to explore all of it.
So yeah, Dwayne's just going to look at the others and be like, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to try and hit them when they land, or should we fortify and do a running and have this be like the last place that they can get to?
Let's fortify this place. Because if anything else, we cover the 3 entrance. We put traps at the entrances, and they're not gonna know what to do.
So I will point out there's only one way into this room, which is this door here.
Oh, right. Yeah, like I thought that like these 3 things were entrances. That's on me.
No. They are. So the entrance is here. That's just a blown apart way of the wall, and then the rest is. I know it's not as bright because again, my map making skill isn't that great. But no, that's a wall right there. So the only way in is here, which is another reason why we're moving to Foundry because it does that. But never mind. While you're discussing Arrow, make me a smart culture culture check, please.
All right. Difficulty.
Difficulty 10.
All right. I have specialization in grid lore. Would this follow under that?
Yeah, actually it might. I'm gonna say yeah on that one. Crit success.
That
Okay.
criticals- Holy shit!
Wow. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
nat 20.
yeah, nat 20 and the highest skill dice that you have. So that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe is the first flat out success of this entire campaign. There is nothing, you can't get any higher than that on a roll.
I think it actually might be, yeah.
Yeah.
GG Cryptic.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless somebody has
Hey!
a d6 and a skill.
Yeah, but I mean, as you currently are, like, as that skill is set up, that's like the highest Cryptic could have got on that. So yeah, as
Yeah, he's saying that nobody has maxed out on both dice on a roll.
both dice on a roll, yeah, which is nuts. So yeah, wow. Yeah, Cryptic. As everyone's like discussing what they're doing, it's no secret that you've dealt with the Machine Empire before.
PTSD.
Yeah. You know that again, scout ships are just that. There's not going to be any big bads following this. There's not going to be any any like major players in on these scouts. The worst that they're going to send now is a large squadron of cogs. And you know the cogs are of a single-minded focus if they are told something.
Go cannon fodder.
Yeah. So you know that they are going to lock on to the power source, i.e. the power leading to this room, and they are going to they are going to make their way here, not necessarily checking every corner of the facility.
Okay. I'll slap myself in the face a couple times and relay that to the group.
So, in other words, we may have less time than we thought.
But it also means we could set up an ambush.
That's what I was going to say.
Get
Use
him in a
the-
kill
you-
box.
Using that as an advantage.
Use the door as a choke point, flush them out, take them out one by one.
What about would the cafeterias be like on either side of, let's say, the corridor that was running to here? Like, can 2 be in one room and like 3 be in another and just shoot at them as they're just walking through?
That's 100% a possibility. I don't have a battle map for that, but it's something that could happen.
Dwayne's gonna like articulate that to like the group as a possible option rather than just having it be right here.
Yeah, I was actually kind of thinking the same thing. It's like if they're all going to be making a beeline for here, we could, theoretically take pot shots at them along the way.
Did anyone check those barrels near where Nova is?
Curse your accent. I swear you said bowels.
Barrels.
And
No,
I'm
he
like,
said-
wow.
he
wait,
said
no,
barrel.
that's not what he said.
Yeah, he said barrels.
He said barrels. Sorry.
To my knowledge, no one has checked those barrels.
Yeah, like the only thing I checked was this guy right here, because it's like I saw that, I'm like, is that a monster maker? I think that's actually where we left.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I
Dwayne,
I
That
picked
was like
that
what, 3 years ago?
Yeah. All right, smartass.
Dwayne's going to poke his head out and be like, Nova, can you check what's in that barrel? Maybe there might be something in there that we could potentially ignite or something if they're in those corridors.
Noah's gonna walk over and do just that. What am I rolling?
Just a
Don't
5.
forget to turn your head and cough. Sorry.
All of it today, aren't you?
That's the last one, I promise.
Yeah. Just an alertness check.
Yeah, difficulty.
5. You're only opening up. Wow.
Damn it!
You can't seem to get the. Well, no, you open it, but it's kind of like a viscous liquid. You're like, it's not quite oil, but it's something.
Dwayne's going to come over and have a look as well and be like, can I give it a
will
sniff?
Also,
Sorry.
Marika will also come and investigate.
Yeah. Both of you give me an alertness check. Difficulty 5.
It's been a while.
Okay, cool. That's a 7. And Marika, you know, like this is like it's like it's not like oil, but it's very much similar.
Yeah, that's a success as well.
Yeah, it's a grease-like substance. You get the feeling it's like used for maintenance and whatnot.
It's a lubricant. Got it.
Yeah. Dwayne, you smell it. It's just got like that. You know, again, it's got like that factory smell. It's like ugh, quite stale.
Dwayne is gonna like summon from his inventory because he's still morphed up the flammable oil and kind of, you know, sways the bottle a little bit and like if we can mix this with that, we could set up quite the flammable oil slick that they will have to walk through. It might not stop them, but at the very least, it could do a
Be
little
funny.
bit of damage, melt their parts a bit, make them easier to take them out. What do you guys think?
I like it.
If
Yeah.
it works, yeah.
You know, just by looking at the lubricant and stuff, you wouldn't even need to add anything to it. It would already be quite flammable. But yeah, that's if you want to set that up, you can 100% do that. As you are all discussing these things, you start to hear distant like clanging and whatnot. It would appear that the cogs have. I need to roll a dice, and I don't have my dice at my table. Where have they gone? Where is bag? There is bag.
Also, real quick, did we ever find out were there windows up in this area?
Oh yeah, those are 100% windows. So where you see like the lighter color, that's windows. And again, this is like a good 15 feet up. This gantry, this is like a an observation room, and this is also an observation room.
Are they openable, or would we have to smash them?
Oh, you'd smash them. You'd have to smash them.
Just do it now.
Yeah. The cogs have figured out a way to open. Well, they figured out that they can open the main door to the dock.
We don't have much time. Let's set
get
up
moving.
these barrels then.
Yeah.
Just pick up a barrel, start dumping it by the door, I guess. If that was the plan.
Yeah,
By
it
the
was
door.
just literally just spill it out into the corridor. Then someone goes along, spills out their one, go along, spill out that one. So we just
Maybe
make a whole line of-
start from the outward and then work our way in.
Yeah.
And all we'd
All
have
right,
to do is just shoot one of the blaster fire at it and stay on fire.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So-
I'll head out first. I'll head out first with a barrel. If I can carry two, I'll carry two. I'm pretty beefy.
Okay, so
I'm also,
Just-
morphed, so I'm even beefier.
so the plan then is you're going to cover the this area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the whole area.
Yeah.
As much as we can, basically, in
Yeah.
that a lot of time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sure. So the entire corridor up until the door you want to cover with
Mhm.
this quote unquote oil slick.
Yes, it is now a very
Yes.
spicy terrain.
Yeah, that's 100%. How are you going to ignite that?
Energy blast, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
Or we put an undumped barrel. We're just right in front of the door or right beside the door, and then as soon as the door opens, pop.
That only works in the movies.
technically, this is a movie.
Shut up.
Power Rangers logic.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 100%.
You
If
ignite
you
the
want to do
fumes,
that,
not the liquid.
Nova,
Yeah.
have you got that? Have you got that blue thing that you do?
Be a Power Ranger.
No, the thing that makes us shoot better.
Yes. Yes, I have the Grid Tech Blaster Focuser.
Can you do that?
Yep. Oh, almost because it's been a couple of weeks. I forgot. Add one story point to us, guys, because of my other grid point.
Yeah.
We're at 11 now.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That is
I had us at 9, so that's cool.
that is literally every single time we join a session, I get another
You
one.
get a story point.
And
Hey, Choco, guess what you should remember? Remember it.
Yes, I do remember what I do have.
Good.
Okay, cool. So these sounds like you can hear in the background. You cover this entire corridor in that oil slick, and you place a barrel just here. Where are you guys going to set yourselves up?
Have we? Can we move those crates maybe, or just
These ones?
yes?
Yeah, they're not very
that little
big.
blue circle is the barrel.
Yeah, but can I like bring one out and use it as kind of like half cover and stabilize my shots if need be?
Yeah, 100%.
Make like a makeshift barrier, like right here.
Literally, yeah. I was going to put one. Considering they're what like 1, 2. They're about 2 across. I'm gonna be putting. Imagine like a rectangle in front of me. I don't know how to like draw that out or.
So like here.
Yeah, that is perfectly it. Thank you.
So you got a crate there, the barrel's there. Scott is
I'm tanking it.
He's gonna solo
Let's
strike that shit.
let's go.
Scott is
I
in the
got-
center of the
Time to sharpen my big ass sword.
Scott just
Oh,
in the
yeah.
center. The first call comes in. Hi.
like that. Hello.
Cox kick open the door. Scott
yeah.
waves at them, and then they look next door, and there's the barrel.
So
Yeah.
Nova and Arrow, are you changing your position or what? Not.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say these barrels are gone now. He's gonna hide right behind here.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the barrel's gone like that. Okay, cool. That gives you full cover. Arrow, what about you?
I'll stay close to Nova.
Cool. All right. So as you guys set up, you start to hear the telltale. That's the wrong menu. You start to hear the telltale sound. Come on, roll 20.
Of countless metal boots hitting the ground.
I know they're not the ones, roll 20. I want you to put the fucking thing on the bloody map, please.
You remember the one scene in Robin Hood Men in Tights where all the dudes in full plate armor come in?
Yeah.
It's a lot like that.
I want to add anything to the turn order. I want to drag the freaking token onto the map, please. This is another reason why we're moving over to freaking Roll20, because
From Roll20.
from Roll20, sorry, the thing.
Because from Roll20 fucking sucks.
Because now I can't even get I can't even get the thing on you. Oy vey.
Yeah, I got distance. Dwayne's going to pull out his normal blaster. Because his strike blaster is up on the ship.
Add that.
You could probably borrow someone like Nova's, since Nova has a ranged power weapon. Just throwing that out there.
Kinda, yeah.
Would that be okay with you then, Twitch?
Borrowing the power blaster, you mean, like the power bow, you mean?
No,
No,
borrowing his
Stats for
strike blaster.
it.
strike blaster. Thank you.
Do you not have the strike
Since-
blaster? Oh, you mean like
It's upgrade.
two-handing it?
No.
No, it's my strike blaster is upgrading on the gamma. So what is being asked
Right,
is, can I
okay.
borrow Nova's strike blaster to use instead?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like
I'll let you go, Kaiju.
Dwayne, you don't even have to actually say anything. Noah sees you, holds up the gun, and just tosses it over to you.
Dwayne catches it.
Don't roll a one. Don't roll a one.
Yeah.
It goes off and everything explodes prematurely. Shit.
Yeah, I'll let you guys do that. So, as you can see, there's a contingent of cogs. Now, if you can see those on the map, please tell me you can, because Roll20's being a dick.
Let's see what now?
Yes, we
Yes.
see them.
Well, I have full visibility of the entire battle map, so
Okay, cool. So yeah, the cogs all make their way. Let's just pop him there for a minute. Just preparedness, ladies and gentlemen. The blaster cogs are going there. You can go back one. You can go back one. Okay, so you all wait a few minutes as you hear the sounds get closer, and then you hear the telltale signs of the cogs approaching the room that you're in. As this cog rounds the corner, he sees Scott.
Hi.
He's instantly shocked to see a Power Ranger in this room.
And I've got my sword like sitting on my shoulder like a douche.
Yeah. Your giant fucking cyber Claymore. Home
Alone this shit, man.
Yeah. So yeah, he's there. I'm gonna give you guys the chance. I'm gonna give you the choice now. You can either blow up the barrel to start causing damage, or you can let them try and get in first, but that won't give you the ambush proc.
I say let's blow it up.
Option
Blow
one,
it up.
yeah.
Ambush
That was
time.
the plan.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to need you guys to roll your initiative.
Follow me.
Okay, I will.
Okay, so Marika, using your follow me perk, roll your initiative first, and then everyone can then decide whether or not they are going to choose to take that.
Ugh.
I will
Pass.
not follow you.
I will not follow you.
I will not.
Again, make sure to highlight your tokens when you roll initiative so that it goes into the turn order, please.
And Marika decides not to follow herself.
You rolled a 6.
There we go. Marika, you should have followed us.
Apparently, I should have.
I don't
I
understand
was like,
why. I don't
I
understand why
clicked
you
on my
guys aren't.
thing, but
Yeah, I don't understand why the other two aren't in the turn order.
I clicked on my thing and
Oh,
everything.
20.
Yeah, I did too.
14.
Oh well.
You go there. Nova. Add turn.
Have you
Six.
got the master of the cog and the blast cog to the side?
I'm going to put those in right now. There's the silver. These two are not in the combat. They're just the master tokens. For me, I'm going to roll their initiative now.
Can you like put any marks on them or anything? I don't remember what you can do in this one.
Yeah, I'll just put X.
Yeah, I like that idea.
X. So Cogs silver. Roll initiative. New.
I'm gonna go AFK for just a moment. I'll be right back.
Damn, 15. And then this is another thing that Foundry's going to let me do. I'll be able to put all of the turn orders of the monsters in, so it'll be a lot more coherent. Master initiative, specialization, no. Why didn't that go through? We'll try again.
I'm back.
Initiative, submit. No change. 0. Submit. There we go. Oh, you got a 5. All right.
And some battle music.
So, please now, whoever's shooting the barrel, roll whatever you're shooting with, please. This is set up, so I'm just going to say it's difficulty 5.
Who wants to do it?
I will try first.
I was
Yeah.
just saying, it actually makes sense for Dwayne to do it, considering he's the one that thought of the idea.
Wait.
Yep.
Could I don't have the skill in targeting, but this would be a good moment for him.
You up high on the initiative. Do you want to go?
I'm
We'll
giving you the option to do this before combat starts.
Okay.
So
that
let one
case-
of the ones who don't do it.
In that case, let the guy who won't fuck things up do it.
Who has the highest targeting?
I have a D2.
I also have a D2.
Good God, is it me? I have a freaking D4.
Dwayne.
Like I said, it's not going to be a hard one. It's
no die in targeting. That's why I was kind of asking, like, for the die shift and everything like that.
I would say let Scott do it then, since with the dice shift he's got the
okay,
highest targeting
All right,
skill.
screw it. I'll pull out my I'll just pull out my strike blaster.
Right here in front of everybody?
Yes. And I have a specialization in power weapon. Well, no, this isn't a power weapon.
nope.
Is it?
Yes, but also remember too, you also get a
'Cause
dice
it's a
check.
grid weapon.
No, it's standard weapon. Your grid weapon is your power weapon. The strike blaster and the cyber sabers, that's just like your standard powers.
So hard luck. When you roll with a one dice shift up for the attack.
Because that's what Nova can give you.
Yep.
Okay. But I was asking because it just dawned on me because I've literally never shot this weapon before. Because I took power weapon as a specialization for targeting, thinking that it would apply to the strike blaster.
No.
And I guess we never discussed it.
Ooh, sorry. It's okay. I will be talking. Don't worry about that. That can be rectified towards the after the session. I've got to sit there.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, but I get the skill shift. Difficulty 5.
Difficulty 5. Yeah, it's because it's right there. And this is a pre-planned attack.
Pew.
Yay!
Yep. Cool. Yeah. So as the cog sees you, this a bolt of green energy fires from your strike blaster. It hits the barrel, and then all of a sudden, the entire corridor is ignited in fire. The cogs are now not able to take any moves on this round of combat because they are effectively ambushed. And all attacks against them will gain edge. So
Okay, but now, how big is the door?
Well, I'm just about to say this. So, all the cogs are now taking. They instantly take 1 point of fire damage because that was a large explosion. As the barrel explodes, the already destroyed wall here is now just this. It's just gone. So this area here, if I can, yes. So from about here, is now gone, or more or less has a massive hole in it. And the area that the cogs are in is now considered rough terrain. Not only because of the rubble on the floor, but because everything is now on fire. Yeah, so
No, 2 cogs are not on fire.
Yeah.
So we've got flaming robots.
Not so much flaming robots, but they are now currently. So basically, anything from about here to. If I can zoom, I'll zoom in on my own map because again, here is visible. So, Arrow, it's your move. What would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to fire off a pot shot at least one of them.
Yep. You gain edge on this attack, remember?
Alright. Open that. Go ahead, go to attacks. Where are you? What's
Right.
the difficulty?
Only 14.
Do you guys see that orange box?
Yeah, I see it.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for some reason your white line wasn't showing up on my screen, so I just drew the box.
Okay. Strange.
It's appreciated.
You might have the things that show or hide from others.
Oh, but
You might have it on the GM layer.
Oh.
or something like that.
Yeah, I got you. That's fine. You can see it now. Thing is, you can see the white box, so I don't understand. Oh well. Yeah, it hits the cog. Was it this one that you were fighting, by the way? This one here?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, it hits the cog, and it just, again, he's completely confused now. Again, his focus was all on the Green Ranger, but all of a sudden, a yellow bolt now strikes this cog, and he is not looking good. His head's popped, like his faceplate's popped up. He's like sparking and emanating, like fumes and whatnot. He's not looking great. And you haven't. Oh, did you move?
No.
You didn't move from your current position. 'Cause I could have sworn you were next to Nova.
Yeah, you moved 5 feet.
Okay, right. Cool. No. I was gonna say, if you hadn't moved, you probably would have taken another shot. But you moved 5 feet, so you can. Do you want to do anything else? You still have a free action.
I'll just take that, you bucket of bolts!
Yeah, cool. Dwayne, what do Catman do?
Well, am I still allowed to use grenades, or is that just because of not being able to use them because of the upgrade?
You can still use grenades. You haven't got your friggin'
explosive shot yet.
Yeah, no, you haven't got it
That's why
yet.
I wanted to ask.
Yeah, no, you can do it.
Let me check.
You and your calamity cabbages.
Boom, apple time.
Yeah, I'm
will-
going to drop it one right at his feet, basically, more or less. And this is going to be explosive one.
Yeah, cool. Give me an athletics check. Or, the weapon itself, it's athletics.
Yes.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, difficulty?
Difficulty 14. These guys, this is... How much damage radius? Sorry, you're dropping it just here, yeah?
Around about, yeah, like 10 feet away from them. Because they're just actually at that particular range. With the edge because of the fire?
Yep, was the edge. Again, all attacks you do have edge this round. Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, so he gets a blip. So yeah, this guy, this poor cog, he kind of like looks down as this grenade lands, and it just absolutely blows him back. And he is now
Dead.
Yeah, we put the red dot on them for... in fact, no, I will use that as the death marker, and I will put that there as the master token marker. That makes more sense.
Edge.
Edge. Yeah, so that's... yeah, so that cog is utterly blown to bits. Scott, it is...
Also,
Oh,
I
sorry.
haven't moved yet.
Oh, yeah, you haven't moved.
Yeah, let him do another thing.
Let you cook. Sorry. I was getting ahead of myself.
No, I don't have the range.
I will take this opportunity to remind you all that you
Okay,
can
I will-
hold an action, much like what you can do in the game XCOM 2. You can prepare an action.
Actually, I'm going to use the Strike Blaster for the one that's next in the line, so...
Oh, you talk about Overwatch there, Twitch?
Yep.
Yeah, so I've marked out which one I'm going to be shooting at.
I love XCOM. I just beat the first one for the first time, or Enemy Unknown.
Nice.
I think I might like it better than 2.
That is a general consensus.
Now, what am I doing for the skill shift? Because it's
So it's you have edge, but it's also 1 up shift.
yes. Now, can I use an edge from the crate as well because I'm studying my aim?
So you've already got edge. I'm going to say because you are steadying.
Bearing in mind that my targeting comes with a snag, so that would just make it normal. So
Normal. Okay, so I'm going to say. Okay, right. So your targeting comes with a snag because you're not trained in it. That negates the edge. I'm going to say you get 2 up shift on this attack because you are behind half cover and steadying your aim. And you get the 1 up shift from Nova's grid technology power as a Blue Ranger.
So wait. So just to summarize, that's 3 up shifts, or is that 2 up shifts?
2 up shifts.
2 up shifts. Okay, well, I
up
just wanted to make
shifts.
sure on that.
Yeah.
And the difficulty.
14.
And normal.
Yeah. So
Cool.
Yep. So a
Blue.
a blue bolt of energy because you are using Nova's strike blaster as he threw it to you before the encounter happened. Goes forward and strikes this individual here, and he is now also looking worse for wear.
Arrow, you hear Noah. How the hell can I fire that good when I'm using it?
Hey, I had a lucky shot.
So yeah. So he is now looking a bit worse for wear.
So that is me done.
Cool. Okay. Now it's Captain Green's turn. Stop.
I'm here. Sorry, just trying to clean up some mess here.
That's fine.
Okay.
So you will
So it looks
have
like-
just to summarize, you have this guy looking extremely worse for wear, and the rest of them are just like, why is everything on fire?
Okay, I couldn't see anything that you did.
It could be more on fire.
So can you not see my
Okay.
pings?
I got that one.
Yeah. So this
That's
one
why-
is looking worse for wear, and everyone else is they're like, oh my god, why is everything on fire?
Okay.
By the
I'm
way,
going-
you can do what you need to do for this round, but Nova is rolled a 16, and I guess the turn order put him out of order.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'll say, like, we can switch them if we want to, just to make it easier.
Yeah, sorry.
Honestly, if you want to let Nova go now, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry. My bad.
No, not a problem. I'm gonna finish my task real quick.
So Nova,
Should have gone before Dwayne there as well.
2, 4, 5.
I'm a special kind of idiot.
Come over here, so you get a better look. Power bow on this guy.
Yeah, you can just about see that one. So it's going to be again difficulty 14. Again, you have edge and the 1 up shift. I'm going to take a drink.
Damn it!
Unfortunately, your with your cyber bow, the blue arrow kind of sails past and just strikes the wall behind as it fizzles away.
I'm gonna say, like, in terms of the chaos, like, he's actually, like, flailing around because he's on fire.
Yeah,
So, like, I was aiming for his head, and, like, he moved his head, like, to the slightly to the left at
Yep.
the right time.
yeah, 100%. And yeah, so is that your turn or?
That's my turn.
Cool. The cogs don't get a turn because they are surprised. Now it should be Dwayne and Scott. So I'm gonna put Dwayne there, and then
I want, well,
Hi.
I would say just whatever I did, really. Just
yeah.
Scott.
And now we're on Scott. So now it is Scott's turn.
Okay. So
Turn
I'm
order
going
fixed.
to. I'm gonna shoot at this cog here that I'm indicating.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Pew pew pew.
How far away was that? Because it kind of left the.
Yeah. 8 squares, so 40 feet.
40 feet. Yeah, strike blaster should be able to reach that.
There. Okay.
40 to 75. Again, one upshift and an edge.
Difficulty.
14.
Pew. Is a hit.
Do you not have the strike blaster in the? No, you don't. Okay.
Oh, I'm a yes. I do. I'm sorry. I'm a dingus.
That's all right. It's the same. It's basically the same. So that hits.
Yeah. Energy 1.
Yeah. That hits. So again, that one. It was the one behind. Yeah, that you aimed for.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is now looking a little bit worse for wear. 2.
All right. Well, I'm not moving,
Nope.
so I'll shoot at him again.
Yeah, sure.
Same thing.
Yep.
This time, I'm gonna hit the strike blaster button.
Edge and upshift. Remember.
Skill shift +1. Difficulty 14.
Yep.
And edge. Pew.
That's a 21. Yeah. So
More
this
success.
this guy explodes. He fizzles and he just falls to the floor.
And I'm not even left-handed.
Yeah. Is that all you are going to do?
That's all I can do.
Captain Hammond, it's your move.
Yeah. Speaking of lefties,
Hammond is my
I'm
penis.
gonna. Which one was Dwayne focusing fire on?
This one, I believe.
Cool. Gonna pull out the strike blaster and we're gonna try to finish him off.
Yeah, sure. Then again,
And
you get edge, and also you also get the same 2 up shifts because you are behind half cover and you are steadying your blast.
Yeah, that's the plan.
And the difficulty is again 14. Yep, cool. Again, that cog gets blown to the side and is donezo.
And because I'm staying put, I'm gonna reload and fire at this guy.
Yep, same again.
$14 exactly.
If it meets it, beats
Just
it.
made it.
So again, yeah, this cog now is looking even more worse for wear.
Dwayne just gives Hammond a fist bump.
Fist bump returned.
Awesome. Is that your turn?
Real quick, she'll just yell out, "Keep on him! We've got him cornered."
Quite literally. Yeah. It's now the turn of the blaster cogs, but they are still reorientating themselves. And we now come back to the top of the turn order. As this is all happening, you hear more audible noise coming from the corridor behind where the cogs are. And you're not, even though you can't see this, 2 more blaster cogs turn up. And they can see everything that's going on in the back. What's going on here?
Maybe after they see what's going on, they're thoroughly confused. Like, why is everything on fire?
Are they on fire now?
No. They are staying just out of the range of it. So I'd put down a rectangle, but you guys can't seem to see it. Let me go to orange. I wonder, can you guys see? Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Okay,
can't
cool.
see the bottom line because I think the wall's covering it, but
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so that's the area that's on fire. And also, I'm now going to roll to see how many more turns that will last for.
Jump in the fire.
In the fire. Where's me D6? Where are you, strange square dice amongst all the other polyhedral dice? There you are. Okay, cool.
Inside the fire with me.
The D6 in your bag. Hey man, we're used for everything else other than D&D.
Okay, cool. So, Nova, it's now once again your turn. Arrow, sorry.
Oh.
I really need to. I do that thing where I look at something and then I say what I see. I'm looking at Arrow's token. Sorry, Nova's. I just did it again. I'm looking at Nova's token. Said Nova. Okay, Arrow, it's your move, and I'm clicking on things I
Alright.
shouldn't.
I'm going to do 1-up shift and do the pewdie pew.
Yep, cool. You no longer have edge, but you still have the 1-up shift. So again, you can see this individual here. So again, difficulty 14, upshift 1. Sorry. Yep. So unfortunately, this as you break from cover and you kind of like roll, do like a diving roll into position. You fire off your strike blaster. The yellow bolt sails past the panicking cog. It does not hit, unfortunately.
Blast. Well, that was the idea, but blast.
Is that all you wish to do?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Nova, it is your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. Get a better shot. Try again. On this guy.
Sorry, ping that again, please.
This guy. For the cyber bow.
Okay, yeah, sure. Again, you get your... Does your upshift apply to your grid weapon?
I think we said it does. I can't remember if we said it doesn't.
No, it doesn't apply to grid weapon. Sorry.
It's
Blast.
D14 though.
Yeah, still default. Still difficulty 40. If you upgraded your bow with a scope, it might get an upshift, but we will. Let's see. It doesn't
Okay,
freaking matter.
There's a crit success. So nat 20 right there.
Yeah. So you get. You line up your the power bow, and you take aim. And as you loose the arrow, you feel that this one's gonna hit home, and it hits this poor cog, and he too gets utterly destroyed.
I want to say for flavor, Nova shoots him dead in the center of the chest.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
there's no way he's missing.
Yeah, the arrow just strikes through. It hits him in the chest, and sparks fly out everywhere, like exposed wiring, and his head, again, that thing that the cogs do, as you can see on the blaster cog portrait, it just kind of pops off, and he just falls to the ground, and he's gone. Again, unlike the putties, they remain. They do not they do not disappear. So yes. Did you move, by the way?
Yeah, I moved.
Okay.
Like, I moved right. I'm right here now.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. We miss you.
So yeah, it is now the turn of the cogs. They have rewrited themselves, but they can only move at half of their normal speed. So they can only move 15 feet. Yep. So that's 3, 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. 5. Oh, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself there. It's a blaster clog, but a silver cog. And they are, as they move, they are now moving further into the fire. They take an additional 1 damage.
Into the fire.
So even though they are literally trying to get to you, they are still burning. They have this focus now that, like, it's almost as if they're aware the fire's there, but they are burning. And they don't have any ranged attacks, I believe, the silver cogs. No, they don't. So yeah, they can't get to you. That's all they can do. So it is now the turn of Dwayne once more.
Fire in the disco. I'm gonna be shooting again.
Yep. You still get 2 upshift because you are half covered and steadying your aim. Difficulty.
And normal because the edge has been cancelled out.
Yeah. Well, no, there's no more edge now.
14 for the difficulty.
Yeah, there's no more edge now because it's not like the ambush thing only lasts 1 turn. 1 round of combat, I should say.
Oh, so would it be snag then?
Yeah, unfortunately, you will be rolling at a snag.
Well, if it meets it, beats it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, so the cog gets hit, and he now falls over. And he is destroyed.
And I'm not moving, so I'm going to take another shot at the one on the left.
Right, so you see the smaller rectangle box?
Ah, yeah, no. So.
Yeah, okay, so that's your line of sight. You can't really see that one.
I will hold then. So if he comes out from behind cover, I will shoot him.
Cool. So with this mechanic, all you got...
No, actually, just in case, I will amend that. Whatever appears from behind that wall, I will shoot it.
Yeah. So with this mechanic, all you have to do is explain what you are trying to do, or what's going to do, what you will do if the parameters are met. That's all you have to do.
Yes. So whatever comes behind that wall, whether it's a cog or the blaster cog, I will shoot it.
So this is what's called a contingency action.
Now, does that cost 1 action, or can that only be your entire turn?
That costs an action.
Okay, so
It's essentially
so I could on my turn shoot this cog and then also go Overwatch.
Yes, but
Providing
if
you don't move.
providing you don't move.
Provided I don't move.
Yeah.
why the hell would I move at this point?
Yeah. So,
Move into the fire? Sure.
yeah, well, you never know.
I'm not
Yes.
that masochistic.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, cool. So keep in mind your contingency action. And it is now the turn of Scott.
All right, well, I'm at least going to do that first thing I said, assuming I can hit this guy. I don't know if you do, like, it has to be middle to middle, or...
His footprint is basically the square he's in.
Yeah. But, I mean, the arrow won't let me get there, but... Because it wants to click on the middle of squares.
Yeah.
But...
I'm going to say he's just out of your range. Because he's just peeking through, like, thing. So...
Alright, well then... I guess I'll move. Will that work? Is that satisfactory?
Yeah. Yes.
Great.
I will say that is more than satisfactory.
Plus
I am
one-
covering you, so if he moves, he does get shot.
+1 shift, difficulty 14.
Yep.
No edge, so just normal. Pew pew. Aw, beans.
Even though he is in your line of sight, it's still a difficult shot. And you've never as a soldier on Zyber, you were never one of the ones that was, great at range combat. Your whole
Shtick.
stick, more or less, is that you are great at close quarters combat.
Yeah.
So
All right, well, that's my
unfortunately
turn then.
But the cog sees him coming, and he's like, "Aha! Target acquired."
He chose to go against you.
But it is now the turn of Captain Hammond.
So, 2 questions. First
Maybe 2
question.
answers.
First question, if I wanted to, say for style points, mantle over this box, is that a roll that would be required, or would I just be using movement?
No, you would just be using movement. So that would be... No, I read this. This is a GM ruling. I'm going to say it's going to cost you 5 feet of movement to get up onto that, and then another 5 feet of movement to get down off it.
So it'd be 10 feet. It'd be 10 feet of movement regardless of
Yeah.
whether I moved over it or around it. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a big enough crate that you're going to be like that. But yeah.
Okay. Second question. Let me bring out my measurement here. If I got here, would I be able to aim at this guy? Okay.
No. You'd have to be over in the area where Scott is.
I, in that case, am going to make a contingency action as soon as I see one of these guys pop out and within eyesight. I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, cool. That's totally within your parameters. Is that all you wish to do?
Yep, that's it.
Cool. It's now the turn of the blaster cogs. The 2 in the fire, again, they can only move, I'm assuming it's still 30 feet, yep. But because they're in the fire and it's rough terrain, they can only move half. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These 2, however, do not decide to move in. In fact, I wonder if they have anything.
Suddenly, they start flying.
No, they
They
don't.
fly now?
No. They do not. Okay. They choose to forego moving into the flames for now. Arrow, it is now your move. Grab deck.
I'm measuring.
Okay.
All right, I'll fire another shot.
Uno momento. Yeah, you got a clear shot at him. Yeah, you can take a shot. No problem. Same as before.
Mm-hmm.
Remember your upshift from Blue Boys. Oh, fumbly.
Well, not quite a fumble, just a failure.
No, it's
No,
a fumble.
It's a fumble.
That's a fumble.
Oh, that is a fumble. Well, let's redo the roll.
If you want to spend a story point, more than welcome.
We're still at 11.
Mm-hmm.
For a fresh reminder, every time someone rolls a fumble, you gain a story point. You can then choose to use it or stock up on your story points.
That's a
So
failure.
close.
Unfortunate. So you take your shot, and again, now that the cogs are a bit more coherent, even though they are surrounded by fire, your blaster shot just goes slightly astray.
My vision is like the fire is playing tricks on my vision.
Yeah.
And the PTSD.
And the PTSD.
And the PTSD, because my hands keep shaking.
Yep. I should probably put a penalty on that for the next combat session, but I'll leave it out for now. Yeah, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Sweet. Nova, it is your move.
I was gonna look over at Dwayne and Marika. So I think we need to go ahead and get towards this door, don't you?
Sorry,
And
could you say that again? That didn't come out quite through for me.
basically he's gonna be like, "Hey, let's get towards the door so we can actually see these people." And practicing what he preaches, he's gonna come right here. Can I see this guy?
Yeah, you can now see him.
I'm gonna fire at him.
Sure, go ahead. Difficulty 14, you get your one up shift.
I don't get the one up to it. It's the cyber bow.
Oh, yes, it's the cyber. I forget, you've given away your. What's it called?
Strike blaster.
Yes, thank you.
And that's a 7.
That does not hit. Yeah, your cyber bow. You shoot your cyber bow, but again, the bolt, the arrow bolt, or the energy arrow, just skims past as nothing happens. And I believe that is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the silver cog has unfortunately. Oh, hang on, one sec. How do I rule this? I know how to rule it. So this cog, 1, 2, 3. He's managed to get out of the fire, but he is not looking good. Oh yeah, wait, yeah, sorry.
Yep, I can see him now.
Yeah, so he's
I
moved
can
into.
see him.
Yeah, so who did the contingency first?
I think
That
it
would
was
be me.
both of us.
Yeah, but it was Dwayne. So Dwayne, do your one first. Oh, I don't know how to rule this actually.
2 skill shift because I'm aiming as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
Difficulty 14.
Yep. Still.
Now, since this is contingency, does that come with an edge or not? Or
Let me read.
because this is the first time I've done a contingency thing like this. So
When something then you choose the kind of standard move or free action you will take, and if the party patroller tries to grab the mayor, I'll lay into it with my hands. Like that. When the trigger occurs, you can either take your contingency action right after the trigger finishes, or forfeit your contingency altogether. You must take your contingency action before the beginning of your next turn, or it is automatically forfeited. No, it doesn't come with anything.
well, that hits.
Yeah, that's a 100% hit. Yeah, so the cog, as it steps into view, Dwayne, it hits and it's dead. He dead.
He dead.
Yeah, and there's now a very nice cluster pile of cogs.
But then my trigger goes off, but nothing's around to shoot.
Well, no, your trigger wouldn't go off. You still have your contingency going at the moment, but it has to trigger before your next turn. Otherwise, it's forfeited.
Yeah.
I am going to ask something, but only when it's on my turn.
Yeah. Okay. For now, that is the turn of the silver cogs. Dwayne, it's your move.
I'm going to ask, if I wanted to push the crate forward a little bit with Marika's help, can I do that?
Yeah, that's possible. How far? I'm going to say that's...
I was going to say about 10 feet, basically.
Okay, so that's not... I'm going to say that's going to cost you both your movement and a full action. So this is going to be your full turn if you decide to do it.
Yes, that will literally be it, because
I
will be within range for boom apples.
Yeah. The bonus to this is that Marika will move with you. So Marika gets to move freely here.
Sounds good to me.
I'll do that. I'll just start pushing my part of the crate, and Marika will start pushing hers, like RE5 style, and just push it forward about 10 feet.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be it for my turn.
Sick. Scott, it is your move. I believe you're did you do a contingency? No, you didn't. You took a turn.
No. I will move.
Yeah, sure. You have a clear shot at... You have a clearer shot at this one.
Okay, yeah, I will do that.
You're right on the edge of the fire.
14 still?
Yeah, it's still 14. Oh, wait, hang on. No, you're going against a blaster cog. Sorry, one second. Let me double check the... No. So this one... the blaster cog now being aware of itself, it can see you through the flames, so it's going to use its toughness rather than its evasion. And this one will be 17. They have they're a little bit more powerful than the
okay.
other ones. Oh,
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter. If it meets it, beats it. Yeah, so you blast this blaster cog, and it falls, and it's destroyed. Like it falls down and it's gone.
Yay, that's my turn.
Sick. Marika, your move.
Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and take the move action. I'm gonna go ahead and Sulfur Flavor. She'll help Dwayne push the crate up to here, and then once it's settled, just mantle over it. And then I'm going to get right there.
Yep.
And I'm going to, let's see. I guess I'm gonna once again contingency, and again, if I see anything pop out, I'm gonna shoot it.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's cool. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Cool. This cog is now going to try and get through because of all the debris of the cogs on the floor. Again, it's making the terrain even worse. So his movement is halved again. And he steps into view.
He's about to get just bombarded, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Click, click.
Yeah. So take your shot.
Let's see. What is he using?
Toughness, so that'll be 17.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the shot goes wide. However, because he's struggling to get over the remains of his fellow cogs, he's been in the fire too long. So he is now also dead.
This was the best plan!
He just Marika fires a shot, it goes wide. He goes to do the mechanized laugh, and then just all of a sudden falls apart because of the
His
fire.
head exposed and stuff. Yeah, cool. As the cog falls down, you notice the flames are starting to die down. And here comes evil GM story point usage. As you all notice, yep. As you notice the flames dying down, all of a sudden above you, you hear an explosion, and the roof of the room that you're in starts to let in sunlight. And as that happens, all of a sudden you hear the telltale sign of individuals landing. So from this hole that has been blown into what you can see is not only the stonework and the crag of the canyon that this canyony rock mountain type deal that I described to you last session that I forgot to tell you that that was in. The ceiling's been blown open, it's letting sunlight in, some rocks fall down, smashing some of the little things, whatever else is broken here. And in pop 4 more silver cogs. And I used the story point for that because they wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise. But yeah. Also, if you were to peer out, you can see that a quadra fighter might have been the case of what blew open the top of the mountain there for them to get in. So, I'm going to say before this turn starts again, we can either reset initiative order, which means you guys can choose to either re-roll your initiative or we can take a break.
Do we want to take a break? It's been about an hour and a half.
Yeah,
that'd be
I'd
good.
say take a break. Just a
Awesome.
quick break.
Yeah,
Break is fine.
yeah. We will stop the battle music. And we will switch to the slideshow, and we will show the wonderful, wonderful art. The Plague Viking, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription. I believe I know who that is. I think that's my friend Gabe. Yep. Because he lost access to his old Twitch account. We have to make a new one. So hello there. Yes. For those of you who are lurking in the chat and you're wondering what's going on, this is the Power Rangers tabletop RPG game made by Renegade Studios. It runs on a system that they call Essence 20.
Unfortunately, Roll20 is not optimized, does not have optimized support for the Essence 20 system. Therefore,
The
this
next
will be
session,
our
yes, this will be the last Roll20 session. However, a community, I say a community, the community, a group of guys from the community itself went out and made the unofficial Essence 20 Foundry system, which supports all of the Essence 20 tabletop RPG games that Renegade have put out, which include,
And
of
it's
course,
so much easier to use.
Yep, which of course includes Power Rangers, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and the still forever strange edition of My Little Pony.
My Little Pony and Power Rangers crossover. Let's go.
It's happening. Like there is a huge crossover book planned.
Not only that, but we've already had Transformers and My Little Pony crossover. I think
In the
twice
comics,
now.
yes.
We've had Magic the Gathering and My Little Pony crossover.
Right, I'm gonna go on break, so
Yep.
Same.
be back in a few minutes.
Yep. I'm also going to. I'm just going to put on some lo-fi. A little bit of chill lo-fi. But yeah, we will be back in about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, if that. I'm just going to go and thing, and I will talk to the chat a little bit more. But I will be back momentarily.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I was like, I just got back too. I was like, oh god, am I still the only one here? Right? I'm actually okay with this because I'm like, yeah, I missed twice personally, but that's because Nova is a horrible shot.
I just realized I was muted on the OBS, so I did that. Yeah, as I was saying, this has been one of the more successful battle rounds, and this is because now. This is why I was saying in the group chat for you guys to like reread like the combat sections and whatnot. Because there's things you can do like the contingency action, which is basically hold action. And why is... I wish the volume control on YouTube was better. But the contingency move is something that you can use in the game and everything. So it's, yeah. And actually using your grid powers and everything like so. I think the time off was a good thing for us.
Yeah, like the main problem with a lot of D&D campaigns is that you sometimes get hit that thing of burnout where you're doing it more under obligation than the fact you just want to play. And I think I can speak pretty much for all 5 of us when I'm like, yeah, we missed this.
Yeah, absolutely.
By the way, above game, are we level 4 or level 5?
4.
Because for some reason my edit that's right, because I edited on Foundry, but I didn't do that on Roll20 that were level 5 or level 4. I was like, wait a minute, why am I still level 4 or level 3? I know that's not right.
But no, like playing in this is like not only have I like unironically fallen in love with the SS20 system, but it's made me want to DM a Power Rangers game. I've already got 2 ideas, both based in like ancient mythology. I've got one based in Nordic mythos, and I've got another one based in Egyptian mythos.
You say Egyptian, there's a guy in the Renegade Discord who's literally been posting stuff on one that he's doing, and his is very much like based on like Egyptian and whatnot. It looks really cool, actually. I was looking at it in the Renegade art section. It's so cool looking.
Because my idea is basically think of Overdrive mixed with not Zeal but O-Ranger and like Overdrive done right, essentially.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, they're cool. I think he's called it the Aether Rangers. You have the Red Satyr, Blue Kraken, Black Gorgon, Pink Unicorn, Yellow Griffin. And then he has a Dragon Ranger, which is really cool. And then he's even gone and drawn like his own. It's like it's almost like an alternate universe MMPR, because even the main villain looks like looks like Rita Repulsa, and the other one looks like Goldar, but he's a giant chicken. It looks really cool. And the command center.
What was the person's name again?
Brooke. In the Renegade Discord. If you go to the Renegade art tab and scroll up, you'll be able to find it. It's like the most recent pieces of art. Looks really cool. Like, it's a really, really cool looking idea. That's what I love about the community, because a lot of the guys are doing stuff in there, making stuff. There's a guy that's even doing even started doing a Transformers Power Rangers crossover before the crossover was planned.
I'm not part of the Renegade Discord. How many of them are doing like actual like stream campaigns?
Of the Power Rangers one, I think that there's at least 2 or 3 I know of.
Yeah, because I was like, because that's the one thing. Another thing that I think Moon or Foundry is going to be more accessible to is streaming the actual show.
Yeah, there's a group called on Spectrum TTRPG Twitch channel. They're doing a show called Power Rangers Let There Be Thunder. There's one called Dragon Knights, which is up on YouTube.
I think there's a Hyperforce game, isn't there?
Hyperforce was done by Hyper RPG. It doesn't use the Essence 20.
Okay.
But that was technically canon. Boom Studios. It's canon.
Not only the technically canon to Boom Studios, there's arguments that it's canon to the actual series.
Yeah. Are we all back?
Yes, I am back and with coffee.
Nice.
I'm back.
I never left.
I'm here.
Hard luck.
Okay,
here.
cool. We're all here. So let me just stop the YouTube. That's silly. You can never stop YouTube. YouTube is inevitable.
YouTube is a conglomerate of everything. It all becomes YouTube
Everything.
eventually.
Yeah.
YouTube is owned by Disney, or will be owned by Disney.
Okay, so are you guys, the offer's still there if you want to re-roll your initiative or keep this one?
I want to definitely keep mine because mine is really good. I don't want to mess it up.
I'm gonna keep mine.
I'm gonna keep mine.
So the first time I've offered this thing, I'm not quite sure if you have to all do it or if you just keep it, but
Yeah,
I
I was
kind
gonna
of
say,
figured that
if-
either that everybody would have to either keep it or everybody would have to re-roll. No,
that's what I
no
was
individual mulligans.
hang on. During a combat scene, after the first round of combat has taken place, combatants can choose to try and reset their initiative in lieu of their move action. Instead of taking their move, they roll a new initiative skill check. If their result is higher than their current place in the initiative order, it becomes the combatant's new place in the initiative order on the following turn. So that's something you can do instead of your move action. Normally within combat, but I'm giving you the chance to do it now before this round of combat things. But if you want to keep it, that's fine. So
Okay, that means that sounds like an individual can do it.
Yeah,
without
it
the rest
is.
of us. So
yeah, it is. It is.
go for it,
100%.
Choco.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll re-roll mine.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Be sure to click your token beforehand.
Or just roll it and I can, change it in the already set up turn order.
Slightly better.
11.
Mhm.
You don't move anywhere, but you're still there. Unfortunately, like I said, you don't move anywhere on the ladder. It's there.
Yeah.
You're closer to us than you are to the cogs.
I mean, that's fine. This guy right here, I can still hit.
Yep. So, yeah. Getting back to the game. We resume the scene after the ad breaks of your favorite 90s toys, such as Combat Man and Mech Formers. Legally distinct. God, I might actually have to make adverts again. That'd be quite funny.
Mech changers.
Mech Changers and Combat
Patch.
Guy.
Transmutation formers, more new options available.
Oh my god.
That is a Bayless joke. I'm not taking credit for that at all, but that's just...
I want to come up with something more clever than that, but I love how it doesn't roll off the tongue at all. I love how clunky and awkward it is.
The robot turns into a gun.
Somebody get Seth Jackson to record the jingle.
Yes.
Yes.
Shout out to the YouTuber Phaelus. He did apparently he found a third party a Chinese bootleg of Transformers that was called Transportation Morphers.
Nice.
I remember Bayless from the Channel Awesome days.
And that was one of the ones he did, and he actually did that.
Brilliant.
It's he just gets more and more yeah, these lyrics are pathetic.
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, cool. So, there's now a giant hole in the ceiling, and it appears that your location has been given, and and the Machine Empire Scout Force has started to try and gain the upper hand on you after they were unable to get through this fire blockade that you have here. You've all seen this happen. Nova, we resume where with your turn.
You mean Arrow?
Arrow, I did it again.
It's both our faults that we chose similar sounding names that are only 4 letters long.
Not even that they're similar. It's just the fact that again I was looking at I was looking at Nova's token. Oh my god, my brain is so bad.
Okay. Zero's turn. Let's just go on with it.
Yeah.
I'll just hold an action to attack someone when they come out of the fire.
Yeah, sure. You can do that.
Oh wait,
no
there
problem.
are people down here.
Yes, that was what my story point was just before the break.
Like,
A hole has been blown in the rock base and the top of the facility area of the facility you are in. There is now a second way into the room. I'm going to draw this. I will. Oh, wait, no.
Safety in numbers. Let them come to us. Besides, it lets me use my defender perk.
Why can't I move this circle?
There's another circle that's going on
I
and
think
off.
it's a case of once you've drawn it, that's it. It's there.
I think you have to press like select and delete or something like that. 1 second. Yeah, you press click on the circle, press shift, and then delete.
I am. It's not doing anything. I'm going to clear the drawings. And I will redraw the what's it called?
The open hole in the wall and the gap in the ceiling. And the crate.
Yep.
And the fire if it's still there.
Yeah, the fire's still there.
It could be more on fire.
Anything could be on fire if you set it on fire enough.
This is true.
You can see all these, yeah?
The wall is blocking the way, I think, because it's blocking the bottom of the fire rectangle. Yeah, I can see that smaller box now.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let me just...
I just want to pitch at the end of the session whenever
Okay,
we go
cool.
raid somebody, our raid message should be into the fire.
Into the fire. Yep. Yeah, cool. And rather than use a frickin' circle, I'm just going to draw this. So this is the area in which...
The lights coming out.
Yeah, the hole in the top is... Just move him in there. Yeah, this is where the hole in the wall is. You can see all the light that's spilling in. But yeah, okay. Arrow, you said you were holding...
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I'm going to let them come to us because I have a perk where if anyone defender. No one hits your friends, not if you can help it. When you are wielding a finesse-based weapon with which you have specialization and another creature hits an adjacent ally with a melee attack, you can roll your skill die and lower the opponent's skill test result by the amount rolled, potentially causing the attack to miss. So, in the meantime, I'll go ahead and fire a pot shot at this guy.
Are you within range?
Let's find out.
What are you firing with the blaster?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Yep, you are. It's 40 to 75.
All right.
He's going to use toughness because, again, they know it's there. So Cog Silver, that is a toughness of 18.
18, hot damn.
Yeah, they're sturdy boys.
I had set to 14, but we'll just pay attention. Holy shit!
If it meets it,
It beats it. Yeah. So yeah, as this cog sees you, or lands, it looks up, but it looks over towards the group of 3 rangers, green, yellow, and blue. It sees a yellow bolt cascade towards it, and it hits square in the chest. It kind of like just looks down and then looks back at you, is just like, okay, target acquired. It does take 1 damage though.
It's been a while. You miss me? Come at me!
Yep, fair enough. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Nova. Let's go Blue Arrow.
Blue arrow to this guy.
Yeah, sure. Take your shot.
I'm like, since he basically is calling this one out, it's like, okay, I'll let you have that one. And 14, right?
No,
18.
18.
Right there. Holy shit.
Damn.
A
You made
critical
it.
success, baby.
Once more, a blue arrow shoots across the room and it hits this cog.
This is what I get
Change.
for having a character with the name Arrow.
Yep. Change the music a little bit just to keep things fresh. Yeah, it hits the cog, and again, it's got a singe mark on its chest. And once more, it's again. You start to notice a pattern that every time you hit one of the cogs, it instantly looks up at its attacker, and it's almost like, cool, I'm heading towards that person. It's almost like they've got like tunnel vision.
Target acquired.
Target acquired.
Noah, seeing this, will put away his bow and pull out a sword and just give the "come on" gesture with his hand.
Yeah, cool. You can do that. You can still move if you wish.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll meet him halfway. He'll move right here.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Awesome. It is now the turn of the silver cogs. Errol, the one that hurt you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is starting to make a beeline straight towards you. Nova, the one that you hit, is now going to make a beeline straight towards you. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The other two are going to make their way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He goes back one because I miscounted. Yeah, they're gonna start making their way around this direction. And that is it for the cogs. Silver cogs, anyway. Because, again, these ones are not built for range combat, they're built for melee. Dwayne, it's your turn.
Boom Apple 1 away.
Oh, you're gonna get him. You're gonna get both of them.
Yep, so it's going to be right at their feet.
Yep. You know the score. What
Now,
did we roll?
because of the crate, am I going to be able to have any skill shift from the crate, or is it?
No. You're just throwing
Okay.
it like that. What did we rule the last time? We averaged it between their two defenses, right?
Yes. That's if they had different defenses.
Yeah.
If it's the same defense, then it's going to be the same.
Yeah. So they got 18 toughness, 14 evasion. That averages out at what?
16.
16? Yeah, 16.
No, I thought it was just like the same defense, but across different targets. So if they both had, let's say, 17 toughness, then it would be 17.
Oh. No, I thought the last time we did it was like we averaged out because it was like the shrapnel. But if you want to do that, then it's fine. Like,
I think it was because the cogs had different defenses for their toughness. That's where the average was coming from.
right. Okay. Okay, yeah, if it's the same kind of cog, then you can take like their toughness. I was just going to average it between the two that they already have, which is 18.
It was just going to be 17, so... Well, 18. Then.
Yeah, so if you want to go the full one, then we don't have to, but yeah. So... you throw the grenade, and yeah, it's going to be their toughness. Unfortunately, the grenade...
Peters out.
It's just a failure. I can't describe anything here.
It kind of just goes instead of when it lands.
Actually, what they do... sod it. I'll do that. The grenade lands in front of them, but one taking the initiative just kind of kicks it. And kicks it in this direction. And it explodes, shattering these windows. So these windows are now shattered. And
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and it also damages the steps here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was a powerful fucking grenade.
Well, it's more the concussive blast of it. So.
I'm trying to move it, it won't move.
Seeing that, Dwayne's gonna hop over the crate, and that's gonna be about it, really.
Cool.
I'm gonna put the crate between me and them.
Yeah, that's cool. It is now Dot's turn.
Hi.
Hello.
That's me. Okay. What's my max running distance? Like 30, 35, something like that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna... Well, I have reach, so I guess it's not even an issue for me to hit diagonally.
Are you right next to him on
melee.
that square? Yeah. Yeah, you'd be right next to him.
Because, like, there.
Yep.
Okay. And yeah, I was swinging him with my giant ass sword.
Yes. Oh, you'd have range from at least another square away as well, I believe, because of the
That's true.
upgrade.
I get a +1 because I'm going to do solo strike.
Yeah.
Difficulty?
18.
I did not hit
man.
him. That's my first time using it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so as you land next to it, the cog raises up its spear, and it kind of you clash with it as your upgraded cyber blade comes down and meets it halfway, and it's kind of like looking at you as if just to be like that. Damn, okay, what the hell? Where'd that come from? Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Yep. Rika.
Alright, well, I can't move. But that's still bad news for these guys. So this guy that's being assaulted by by Scott is gonna get shot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Same difficulty, 18.
Yes.
Ah.
Unfortunately, the strike, the red blast goes just astray.
Well, that's fun because I can attack again.
You can. You haven't made a move action.
Don't forget Nova's skill.
Yeah, and Nova's skill.
Upshift.
The upshift.
Because I forgot to upshift in that last one.
Okay.
That's okay. Just do it for this one.
Ah.
Ooh, that was nearly a fumble. Yeah, and the second blast again kind of just ricochets away, doesn't hit.
It was so much easier when they were on fire.
Why can't they be on fire again?
That's it.
Cool. It is now the turn of the blaster cogs, and once again, these two are now going to step into the fire. 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. They will take 1 point of flame damage. But again, because it's rough terrain, they can only move of their speed. So now they are in the flames. They're dying out flames, but they are there.
Walking over the the mechanical corpses of their compatriots.
It's machines. They don't care. And that is their turns. We are now at the beginning of the next turn, and once more, there is more sound coming from the corridor as two more blaster cogs appear.
Let them come.
Arrow, it is your move.
All right. Arrow is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. Fuck it. Third. He's gonna go ahead and intercept the one coming for Nova.
Yeah, sure.
Let open up. Where is the cyber clubs? Difficulty 18.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
So close.
So as you... I don't know whether to rule pulling out your power weapon as an actual act. No, it's a free action. Never mind. Yeah, so as you run towards the cog, you pull out your grid cyber clubs, which double as nunchucks if you so choose to switch the modes. You try to attack, but as you bring them down, again, it's met by the silver spear, and you are now pretty much in the same position Scott is, as you are locked in like a test of strength, as it were. And you are directly in front of a ghost of your past, shall we say.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave that my turn.
Nova, your turn.
So Nova is gonna run over to this guy right next to Arrow, and he's gonna swing. So difficulty 18, right?
Yeah, I will take this opportunity to remind you to remember if there's anything that gives you an advantage when you are near an ally. If there's anything that gives you powers as such.
I'm double checking right now, honestly.
Yep.
Like, I don't have anything other than the the only thing I would have done was the helping hand, but that's more for healing.
Yeah. Okay. No, if that's it, then because I know Arrow's one gives you defense if he so chooses.
Mm-hmm. Like, and it doesn't say if it's an action. Like, I just do it.
Yeah, it's a perk. Like, it's just one of those things. So, like the upshift that Nova gives to everyone when they use their strike blasters. It's along the similar lines of what you can do as a Yellow Ranger. Unfortunately, your Cyber Saber, you now join Arrow as you try and take this test of strength. But again, like, you're starting to find out that cogs are made of more sterner stuff than putties. And is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Cool. It is now the turn of the cogs, and the one in front of you got. So this is the first attack that any of the enemies have been able to make this entire battle.
That's both sad and hilarious.
Yeah. So with the spear, he is going to try and attack you, Scott. And he does
Toughness
have
20.
Yep, he does have a specialization with spears. No skill shift. Difficulty 20. Oh, shit. I have lost the stream. 1 sec. I forgot that's one of my hotkeys.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Hashtag oops.
Yeah, so as you are locked in this test of strength with the with this silver cog, he kind of like pushes his spear up and tries to swipe at you, but you deflect it with your larger than average Cyber Saber, Scott. With practice ease. Again, close quarters combat is something that you are adept in more so than most.
It is? Oh, how about that?
Yeah. So yeah, that cog doesn't hit you. He is going to go for a second attack because he hasn't moved. I believe that applies to enemies as well. With his, as you deflect the spear away, he's going to try and take a shot at you with just his fists. Once more, difficulty 20, I believe. Or are you going to try and evade?
Difficulty 20. Why would I try to evade when my toughness is 20?
Yeah. So as you deflect the spear with surprising quickness for a machine that you're a little bit taken aback by, it does unfortunately hit you, and you take, yeah, you take 1 stun damage. Please roll me Please roll me an acrobatics check, please. Or athletics, either or. Athletics or acrobatics. Your choice.
Okay, it doesn't make a difference.
At difficulty 10. Ooh, unlucky. Yeah, you are knocked down to a knee.
Okay.
Which means you're not prone, but you do suffer edge attacks on you until the next until your next turn, which is coming up shortly. So, flow of combat. These two are still trying to catch the cat. 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that is the turn of the Silver Cogs done. Dwayne, it's your move.
Well, I've had better luck shooting at them, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot at this one.
Cool. You are behind half cover.
Yep.
And you do receive the one upshift from Nova's ability.
Hold on, did the silver one in front of Nova and I go?
No, they didn't. I forgot.
Do you want me to hold then?
No, it's okay. That's my B. I forgot. I can't just give myself a mulligan if you know. I have to. I have to be fair.
Difficulty 14.
No difficulty.
Well, I'm shooting at them, so I'm going to be.
Yeah, but it's a choice between like toughness or evasion. It doesn't. As I was told, it's written wrong in the book. So it's a choice between the two. Actually, because they're running, yeah, I'm gonna say evasion for this one. Because they are technically chasing you.
And that's going to be with the snag, yes?
Yep. Because you don't have training. Which one did you hit?
The closest.
Yeah. As you fire, it just kind of hits him, and again, it's a scorch mark on its chest. But it's still trying to get to you. Did you move?
No, not this turn. Previous turn I did.
Previous turn, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to go and strike it again.
Yep. Second verse, same as the first.
Difficulty, or is it going to be the same?
Same. If you're attacking the same one.
That's okay.
It's it expects it this time, and it kind of just like shifts out of the way as he's still making a beeline towards you. And there's a lot of robotic voice. Again, robotic voice is saying target acquired.
Okay, I'm actually going to spend one of my quips and speeches then. And I'm going to do You Got This on myself, which is going to give me 3 temp HP.
Would that count as an action?
Free action.
Free action. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, quips and speeches. What does that do again? Just remind me.
Starting at second level, a few quick words at the perfect time can keep your teammate in fighting spirit. As a free action, you can spend one of your quips and speeches per day to give any ally within 30 feet a number of temporary HP that lasts until the end of the current combat scene. I think I have to roll between I have to roll a 1d4 for this.
Yep, go ahead, roll 1d4.
How much?
Not to be that guy, but that sounds like you can't do it to yourself.
Well, I mean, there's no one else within 30 feet, really.
I mean, not my game, not my call, but.
I mean, I could do it, Marika, but yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things of. I mean, if I could do it to an ally, I could do it to myself, really.
that's the thing. Let me consult the book myself and make a decision. Where are
Now,
you?
what is this?
This is equips and speeches. What did you?
Yes.
What were you saying? You got this.
Yes.
Just to give an ally within 15 feet, 30. I'm gonna say that that's more for an allies. It's pretty, yeah, it's pretty solidly worded. Sorry, dude. Yeah.
I figured it would be something worthwhile to try.
I will inquire in the Discord, see if you can use it on yourself. But now I'm going to say you can't do it, but I might, after I ask a bit more information on it, I might change that.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second to check something. I can put it on Marika.
Yeah, you can
Just
do it
give
to
Marika
Marika.
a bit of a boost, yeah.
Yeah, you can give it to Marika.
Yep. And kind of just give a signal to Marika, like a little bit backup, but you've also got this.
Yeah.
That's temporary HP. Does it say exact?
Yeah.
Does it say how many?
We decided that because the thing is that it has like 4 levels, but each level only does like 1 extra HP. So I'm just rolling a 1d4 rather than just doing going up the levels essentially.
Yeah.
That was what was agreed.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm rolling a 1d4.
That makes more sense than the actual thing. You gain 3 extra health to your max. 3 extra to your max health for this entire combat scene.
Ooh, nice.
And that puts you down to, I believe, 2 questions and speeches?
If we're considering the one previously, that actually puts me down to 1.
Did one previously?
Yeah, because I did whatever we need for our invisible friend.
Oh, that's correct. Okay, yeah, so you're on 1 left. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Is that your turn?
That is it.
Go.
Sup?
How would you
it's
like to?
my turn now?
Yes. How would you like to deal with your mechanized foe?
I would like to cleave him in twain.
You
That's what
are.
I would like to do.
Yeah,
Is it what I'm gonna get to do? I don't know. Well, yeah,
Yes.
I have to spend my move action to get up.
Well, no, that's only if you're prone. You are only on a
Okay.
knee. So I'm going to
well-
say that any attack you do from this position will suffer 1 downshift.
Well, I'm gonna stand up. Why would I attack while I'm on one knee?
Yeah, sure, you can do that. That will count as a move action.
Okay, then yes, I will spend my move action
Yeah.
to stand up. And I will spend my attack action to attack.
Yeah, sure. With the Cyber Saber again?
Yep.
Your giant
+1
ass.
skill shift thanks to Solo Strike.
Yep.
Difficulty 18.
Yep, you are locked in combat with this fellow.
And I fail again.
Oh,
This
damn.
thing is bulky. Like I don't even use my stick from the end all that often, and the balancing is way different.
Yeah, unfortunately, again, it hits, but it does not strike home. It's a clash of sword v spear. And is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Marika, who just went BRB. Food is approaching.
I mean, this is quite something.
Hey, so for anybody who isn't aware, Sexy Jack Andrews is back on Yeet Elite Wrestling.
My greatest shitpost. It's your move, Choco.
So, I have just enough movement. I'm gonna put away the blaster and pull out my cyber saber, because I have just enough movement to get right up in this dude's face.
Yeah, cool. It's the cyber saber and not your lightning blade, correct?
Yes, I'm
Cool.
yes.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, sure.
All right, and we're gonna go ahead and take a nice big old swing at this guy.
Yeah, go ahead. Difficulty 18.
There we go.
That is a success. Yeah.
And
So
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use a personal power and power strike that buddy.
Yeah, sure. Tell me what that does.
First level Ranger's attack speed, conduct raw morph energy. You can make what you can when making any form of melee attack while morph. Spend 1 personal power to add a number of bonus damage to the attack. If successful, the amount is listed on the table above, which at this point is still only 1. So it's just 1 extra damage.
Okay, so you've done 2 damage to this guy.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, Marika, as you run towards this cog and your cyber saber glows with red energy, you strike it down across it, and instantly the cog starts to fizzle and is struck down as it flips backwards onto its stomach and starts to spark and smoke. It is now defeated.
Excellent. And that's it. That's my turn.
Awesome. It is now the turn of the blaster cogs. These guys are once more going to move 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And they take 1 more point of damage. They are looking worse for wear. These 2 individuals are also going to step into the fire. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And they will take 1 point of damage themselves. You're starting to get the feeling that these cogs don't really have a self-preservation function.
Would you say they're looking worse for malware?
You are banned. Please leave my campaign.
Okay.
No, you stay here.
Would have been better if you actually had left the chat.
Unfortunately, it's his turn next, so yes. As this happens, the fire is completely now gone. There's just a very musky smell of recently burned stuff.
For my mechanics friends out there, have you ever smelled burnt transmission fluid? I'm assuming that's what it smells like.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a very weird smell. It's not good.
Yes. Arrow, it is your move.
All right. I will take my nunchucks and attempt a bonk.
Yeah, go ahead. Difficulty 18. Oh, that's a fumble. What do you wish to do? You can either
reroll.
Sure, yeah.
Critical success, 2 damage.
Jesus.
The duality of rolls on roll 20. I'm not gonna miss this.
Yeah. How was that 2 damage?
It was a crit.
Yeah, I don't think that ups the damage. Never
well,
has.
I look at devastating
What does it do?
strike, and it says you now inflict triple damage when you make a critical hit on a target instead of the normal double damage.
Oh, so it does do double damage if you get a crit.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that wrong. My bad.
Yeah,
is
Probite
that
does it in his game, I think. So.
okay? So that's my B, guys. Good to know. Is that something that you get from your?
That is the devastating strike I was referring to. I get at 18th level, but just the fact that it says double damage, that it does clarify that a crit is double damage.
Okay, cool. Right, yeah, cool. Yeah, so that's 2 damage. Yeah. So as you are locked in this combat with this cog with Nova. Nova takes a step back, and you come swinging in with your your cyber clubs in nunchuck mode. You use 1 to knock away the spear, and as that happens, you bring the other one straight across the face of this cog, and its faceplate falls off as it falls down to a knee, and is instantly just knocked prone.
Oh, knocked prone, you say? I would like to spend a personal power.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's do nimble fire. No, not nimble fire. It is triple strikes attack. So then,
remember how we've rolled this cryptic?
Okay, no, I actually know how to do it now. I've asked about it. So you get to make 2 finesse attacks or 2 attacks with your weapons, and then with your follow-up die, you get to make another attack using that dice.
Okay. So then it's a regular attack. On the third attack, it is instead it has a variable skill die based. So instead of my skill die, I use the variable skill die.
Yes. So you use 1d2.
All right.
So 2 normal attacks.
And this one has edge.
Yes, because he's prone.
That one's a failure. Okay, and then go to the D2.
No, so your third attack is the one that uses the D2. The first 2 attacks are just normal.
Well, I did do an attack the first time.
You've only rolled. So your first one was the crit. If you're doing triple strike, then you get 2 attacks.
Yes, this is the third attack.
No, so
because he hasn't moved.
Yeah, so you haven't moved. So your first one, the critical success, was 1 action. Because you haven't moved, you are now taking a second action. You spent the power point.
Okay.
So this is the triple strike.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get 1 more normal attack.
There we go. That's a hit.
That hits. Do you want to do the follow-up dice?
Yep. Let's do that. And then that is down to the D2. 18. Oh, I forgot to hit the edge, but that is double damage.
Yeah, but you don't do it with the cyber clubs. So again, let me explain. With triple strike attack, you get 2 normal attacks with your weapons, and then a martial arts strike attack using the follow-up dice.
I headbutt him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it doesn't matter that because he was dead on the first strike anyway. But yeah.
Oh.
So as he comes down, you bring down like your cyber clubs snap back into into screamer mode, and you bring him down, and it just slams on the cog, and it's just, it's gone. He fizzles out and he stops moving.
PTSD kicks in and he's just still wailing on it.
Good job.
He's already dead.
Never again.
Cool. Nova, your move.
So, gonna come right here. Take a single step forward to get to this guy and take another swing.
Yeah, sure.
And you said difficulty 18?
Yep.
Does he
flanking
get any
bonus?
bonus for that?
I'm looking it up as we speak.
That's something I was
Because-
actually about to ask too.
Yeah, because you've snuck up behind him. I'm looking just in the combat section. One moment.
If he's also locked onto Scott,
Yeah.
and he's tunneled vision on him,
Yeah,
would
this
that
is why
also
I'm-
mean like?
Let him read.
Yeah. Getting knocked prone. Yeah, I already know that one. Buying additional movement. There's nothing. There's nothing in it that says that. However, table rules. I'm gonna say, because of the situation and the flow of the combat itself, I'm gonna say yes. You get edge
All right, sweet.
because he
Roll
is locked.
now. Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, you come up as this cog is locked in battle with the Green Ranger with Scott. You come up
Who is
behind
clearly struggling.
with his new claymore. You come up behind with your Cyber Saber and swipe across its back with a crit success. Remind me, have you done damage to this before already, Scott? I think you have, right?
No.
No. Yeah.
I think no, Arrow. I think shot it
I did.
when it was coming towards you. I think like you and Nova took a pot shot at each one of the cogs that were.
Oh yeah, that one I did. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That
cool.
one hasn't. Okay.
No, wait. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that one hasn't moved since I went to it.
Well, this one. No, it started off down here,
Oh.
and it was moving towards you after, like, it kind of like target
or
locked.
towards where it is.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And that's when they shot at it.
Yeah. Because he
Okay.
originally it was on Arrow, but then you jumped in the way and then you hit it. I believe it's like that. But yeah. If not, then I do apologize. But yeah, with a crit success, you do double the damage. So as you're locked in this combat with it, Nova comes behind, wipes down behind the cog, and yeah, it sparks and it just falls to the ground.
Noah looks
And-
over, or turns around, looks at Arrow, gives him a thumbs up.
Arrow will return it.
Civilians
They
are
go back
getting
being on the dead
yeah.
cog.
Civilians are getting better at combat. Is that your whole turn?
We're gonna assume that I'm gonna assume that we can like open our visors like flight helmets. I'm gonna open mine. I'm just gonna glare at Nova, and then I'm gonna close it again.
Yeah, that's a function that will happen. It's been a thing in other Ranger things.
All right.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna respond real quick with this. That, hey, to be fair, it was his attack first. He points over at Arrow.
Who's still probably beating away at the corpse of the.
He's
Dead.
just pummeling it. I'm just imagining just full mount, just going full like
Crying
UFC.
as he's hitting it.
Just like this is just a crater where its head used to be.
Yeah.
He's just Lutha's in. It's just the Lutha's
Yeah.
press. He's just on
Just
top of it.
thezing hard, just so hard into it.
Cool.
How come Bork never does a Thez press?
It is now
Oh
the turn
wait,
of
he
the.
doesn't need to. He's the fucking
Yeah.
biggest guy.
All right, guys.
Anyway, sorry.
It is now the tie. It is now the turn of the lone silver cog, who has seen
Is
his
there anything alive up in the hallway still?
just the 4 blaster cogs.
Okay, they are still there. Okay.
Yeah. The two in front looking worse for wear, and the two behind looking a bit singed, but otherwise fine. So this guy is going to move forward one, and he's going to try and attack you, Marika.
Okay. Toughness 18.
Yep. He's going to use his spear, and he does have specialization with it. No skill shift. Don't use that numpad. Use the other one. Normal. Oh! Yeah, so as...
Go for the temp HP.
Yeah.
Damn. Alright, cool. So the cog runs up and strikes you with the spear. It cascades across your... I didn't put in a damage thing for it. 1 sec, I need to look this up. I believe it's 1. Adventures in Angel Grove. It should be 1. They shouldn't be any stronger than normal. That's a putty. I do apologize. This is my fault. Night. It's my computer telling me that I need to do an update. Why are you telling me that now? Organization is key, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe it's 2 sharp damage. Yeah. So it does 2 sharp damage to you, Marika. As the spear comes across and it hits you right across the chest, it makes you backflip, and now you are yourself knocked prone.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. That is the turn of the cogs. Dwayne, your move, my friend.
Since Marika's there, I'm just gonna shoot it.
Yeah, go ahead. Remember your modifiers.
Difficulty, because I'm gonna be shooting it.
Toughness 18. No, sorry. Incorrect. He's just done a correct attack, so he's focused on Marika. I'm going to say you get evasion. So it's 14. Yeah, it hits.
If you meet it, beats it. And second first, same as the first.
Well, you actually beat it by 1 on that roll. Yeah, cool. If you want to take another shot. So the first one hits, and it kind of like looks over at you now that the Red Ranger is knocked prone. And and it kind of like, again, it dodges out of the way of the second blaster bolt.
And just kind of like a free action, I'm just gonna like just say, "Give it, come on, come to me."
Yeah, sure. Scott, it is your turn. You still hear movement from the corridor, but you can now see that the flames have died down.
Let's see. Oh. I forgot. What's my movement while morphed?
It's the same usually,
It's
is it
still
not?
the same, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
You get okay, so again, this is something that I looked up because of the jumping stuff. 1 second.
Yeah, the super jump would let you do triple, but otherwise, no, it's going to be normal jumping now.
Okay. 'Cause my movement is actually only...
until you take the super leap power, basically, it's going to be normal jumping.
Right. I actually could have only moved this far. Then, because my movement is 30, not 35, and this was 35.
All right, don't worry about it.
Excuse me. Okay, well. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. I will move 1, 2. I think I put myself here. And then I will produce my strike blaster again and zappy zap this dude right here.
Yep, sure. 14. Sorry, no, 15. That's blaster. Weird that they made them. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So the blaster shot goes wide. Do you want to say anything to your teammates?
Let's see. I can. Well, I probably can't see all 4, but I don't need to be specific. It's like, hey, we still got a few out here.
Cool.
And they're the shooty ones. So, you know, that's a thing.
Cool, yeah.
And turn.
Cool. Marika, it's your move.
Alright, well, seeing as how I was prone, I'm gonna get back up, and while I'm standing up, I'm gonna grip the, gonna go ahead and grip the blade and just go for that half moon golf swing right up onto this cog here.
Yeah, go ahead. Wait, no, you are prone, so you're gonna have to spend a movement action to get up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
I'm spend my move action to get up, and while I'm getting up, she's gonna just, for flavor, she's gonna stand up and go for that swing while she's standing up.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Give me a roll.
Same with toughness, 18.
Yeah, toughness 18. Ooh, unfortunate. Yeah, as you try and bring it up, the cog sees you at the last moment, bringing the sword up, and it brings the spear down, and again, it kind of like parries away your cyber blade, or your cyber saber even, and yeah, is that your only two? Yeah, that's all you can do. It is the turn of the blaster cogs. And again, they can only now move a little. They're still running through half terrain, so they've only got half movement. That's 5, 10, 15. Coming into view now for Dwayne and Marika, you can just hear this sparking mess of a cog that's just appeared in the giant hole in the wall where the fire was. And it's making its way towards Scott with intent. Same for this. Same for this cog. 1, 5, 10, 15. And the same with these ones. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 8. This blaster cog that is now within range is going to take... Clumsily, its eyes start to glow. And it's going to take a shot at you with its face blast. Again, it
20
does...
to tank it.
Yeah, it does get specialization because it's integrated.
Face blast, apply directly to the face.
Yeah. As you stand there, once more it thinks the cog has like a moment of just like target hit, but as the smoke dies down, a mantle of green
crossed arms.
Yeah. Your
arms up.
Yeah, your arms are crossed, and there's a mantle of green energy in front of you, and it kind of like just dies down.
He looks like a middle finger. No.
All right, Green Lantern, calm down. So yeah, the green grid energy attacks you with that, and the cog is kind of just like, oh well, damn, that didn't work. The one behind it is going to try and do the same. I'm guessing the same. Yeah, 20. Cool. The other two, however, still can't get a clear shot on you because of all the debris and whatnot.
It's all the fire.
Oh, that one also. Same again. A second blast comes towards you, but again, the
Can I
green.
swat that one?
It
was a 5. Come on.
Yeah, thematically. So with your claymore, it kind of like you kind of like.
I parry it with my sword. Like I'm holding it. Inverted, and so I just ding.
Yeah. So like you kind of like get it off like that, and it kind of like just you send it flying off to the other direction, and again the cogs are just like, oh shit. And that is the turn of the blaster cogs. Arrow, it is your move.
All right. Well, with these guys taken care of, I suppose we are moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. I'll be next to Dwayne.
Scott.
Mean Scott.
Or Scott, yes. And I'll go ahead and take a shot at this one.
Go ahead. 15 to hit.
Alright, 15. Roll down, that's where the attacks are. D2. 15.
That's a success.
Alright, that hits.
So as the is that your strike blaster, by the way, or is that just your normal blaster?
That's my strike. That's my strike blaster. I just never renamed it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So it hits the cog, and the cog again sparks. It falls over, and it's just deactivated, and it is completely destroyed as it hits the ground.
Arrow is slowly realizing he doesn't have to be afraid of these things anymore.
Oh, it's like Kevin in the furnace.
And that's when he. That's it. That's actually when he got his full power. So.
Is that your full turn, Arrow?
That is my full turn.
Sick. Nova, your move.
Reaction, swap out or pull back out the bow. Aim at this guy.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. 15.
I accidentally hit the wrong button. Sorry about that.
All right.
I'm gonna take a second shot if that's all right.
Yeah, you haven't moved, so you can take another one.
There we go.
That's a success. Yeah. So as the first arrow sails past, the cog kind of like looks at it, and it's just like, okay, object defeated, avoided. Turns around only to be met with a second blue energy arrow that hits it square in the face. Its head is detached from its body as it sparks and fizzles as it falls to the floor.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
Okay, cool. It's now the turn of the silver cog, and once more, Marika, it's going to try and hit you.
At that moment, give me 1 second, because I know there's a thing I can do with story points.
Ooh. Not your turn, though.
I have to double check this, because I don't think I have to. Let me...
I think I think Choco's talking about the defend option. What is that?
Under story points?
Yes, I can spend 1 story point to add +5 to any defense. It doesn't specify that I have to do it on my turn.
Yep, I'm reading that too. Fair enough.
Yep. So go down to 10, boys, because Marika's just gonna stare this guy in the face and red grin energy is just going to surround her. And she's just gonna motion, give it your best shot. So my defense is now 23 for toughness.
God damn.
The cog basically has to hit a nat 20 just to hit her.
More or less. 23, you said?
Yes.
No, failure. Doesn't touch. It will go for a second attack. Sorry, it's good.
I was gonna say he goes for 1 swing and she just grabs the spear right when it's about to hit.
Okay, cool. That does change the attack. As you grip onto the spear, he's going to take 1 hand off and try and hit you. I'm guessing 23 again?
Yep.
No. The fist connects, but it does nothing. As like you said, like there's like a soft outer, like you just like you feel like, wow, that really didn't do nothing. Like as you focus like your red energy within you.
Yeah.
You don't get the same cool stylized effect as Scott, but you're like, ah, neat. Because unfortunately, that's a Green Ranger thing. Or fortunately, depending on what color you are. Yeah, that's the turn of the cog. He's now stuck looking at Marika like, what? And Dwayne, it's your move.
Can I listen out for anything? If that's okay.
Yeah, that's a non-combat option. You are more than welcome to take non-combat options on your turn. It will.
There's a free action though. I was thinking, like just to listen out for anything.
1 sec. Free action on your turn. Inspect it.
Because there is something that I want to look out for.
You know what? I will. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say that as a free action. Go ahead.
Difficulty?
It depends on what you were looking out for.
I want to see if our invisible friend is around anywhere, and see if he can maybe lend assistance. That's what I want to try and perceive and see if
interesting.
Like either he's watching or if he's there but invisible, I can say Rangers need assistance, you know, that kind of thing. But that's only if I pick him up.
Okay, difficulty 15. Alertness, please.
There's also one thing I want to check. No, actually, no. This will be more something to change for Foundry. So I'm not going to change the edge or normal on that, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to leave that as normal. Never mind.
Unfortunately, due to all the sound that's going on in the room and the sparking of the currently like destroyed cogs around you, you can't really hear or focus enough to pick up anything around you.
Right. Well, in that case, what I will do then, combat-wise, is I am going to throw a boom apple, but it's going to be more at the blaster cogs.
Yeah, sure.
What is the difficulty for them?
It's going to be a toughness one. 17. But you only have to activate. You only have to succeed the throw. No, we call it 17.
Okay.
Well.
So they both take 2 damage.
Yep. So as these cogs are moving forward, they're a bit singed. As they move forward, a grenade lands just in front of them. They stop and look down. And as they do, the grenade explodes, battering them with shrapnel. Not just from the grenade itself, but from the surrounding area as well, because they're... And they are blown back, and they are utterly destroyed.
Man, I'm just getting cucked left and right in this fight.
That is the last of the blaster cogs. You cannot hear anything else coming from the corridor. In fact...
My bitching.
In fact, most of the noise now seems to be coming from up above.
Okay, and I still have 1 action, don't I?
Yeah, you haven't moved.
Right, so I'm just gonna shoot the cog that's left.
Go ahead. It is a silver one. So you need to...
14 for the evasion, or...
It's going to be 18. Because it's expecting it this time. Does not hit, unfortunately.
Never mind.
And that is your turn.
That's it.
Yep.
That is my turn.
Cool. Scott, your move.
Give me half a second. Okay. Well, jeez.
So... You can,
1, 2, 3. I'm listening.
For the leap, because again, like I said, I figured this out.
Roll an athletics check.
Yes, so you can jump anywhere up to 90 feet. Oh, sorry, no, that's the super leap one. Sorry.
I don't think I can do a regular jump more than that's farther than my.
No, so you can
Well,
take
no,
it
because more of my jump distance is
stripped. Yeah, this is what I was trying to feel like that. So when you're morphed, you can jump up to 15 feet without having to roll. Anything over 15 feet, you need to roll. However, if you do a running jump, you can then, it's subtracted from the morpho. So say you ran, for example, 5 feet, succeeded on an athletics roll, you would then be able to leap anywhere over 15 feet, so long as you succeed the athletics roll. Basically, you can't do it unless you succeed on the athletics roll. Super leap allows you to...
I'm not getting extra distance.
One sec. When rolling, you take a difficulty of the roll. So if you have a success and difficulty 18 with a 28, you jump 10 foot, triple to 30. Yeah. So basically, whatever your result is, it gets tripled. You just have to succeed. You can't just do it freely. You have to succeed on an athletics.
Right. I figured I have to roll. I'm just confused.
Yeah. No, it's
by how far I'm allowed to jump even with a roll.
Yeah. Whatever the result is. Thing is, if you take a running start, I subtract it from the overall total. Okay. That's what I talked to a bunch of guys in the Renegade Discord as. That's how I have perceived it. That's how I'm going to rule it.
Okay.
Because that just makes it more fair.
So my maximum jump distance is basically what my maximum athletics roll could be.
Yeah.
Okay. And for me, that's 22.
Yeah. But because you're morphed, it could be triple that. But it depends on the difficulty of the roll I set.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so you're saying I could... So, because my max roll is 22, my max distance is 66.
Yeah. Unmorphed, you could... Yeah, so because unmorphed, you can only jump 5 feet. But when you're morphed, that's tripled to 15 feet. So
Gotcha.
if you wanted to do that freely, you can.
Well, that doesn't do me any good.
No, I know, but it's just like, that's for like jumping up to places and whatnot.
Right.
If you want to go anything over that, you got to succeed, and then I do the math.
Gotcha. All right. What benefits do I have of getting a running start?
You get a little bit closer to your target regardless, and it will reduce the difficulty roll.
All right. Well, then I will run for 10 feet, and then jump to end up. How do I do my little boop?
Just hold down the ping. Hold down, click.
So,
Okay.
So to land here.
Okay, so you were going to 10 foot diagonally, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Let me. So that's 40 foot. Okay, cool. Give me an athletics check of. I'll roll a d20. Oh shit! Give me an athletics check of 6. Cool.
Got there.
What's 666? Well, basically you can now jump 20. So you can 20. You can jump 2, 4, up to 60 feet if you so wish. from where
Okay,
you are.
so that gets me here.
Yeah.
Cool.
60. No, only 50 because you took a running start. I forgot. I have to track the 50.
Well,
the
but,
10.
but this whole distance was...
Yeah, the initial
because
distance
you said
was
I
there.
needed to get 40.
Yeah,
so.
but you're there. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you land next to this cog who is now just like, what the? Does not compute.
You know what? I'm just gonna punch him.
Right.
I'm just gonna use brawling. Because I'm not in the mood. What's the diff? 18?
Silver cog, I believe so, yes. Yes, 18.
Ah.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, that does not hit, I'm afraid. It kind of just like, you kind of hit it, but it kind of like turns its head to you. It's just like...
It no-sells it.
Yeah, it's just like, bruh. Yeah, and is that your turn?
Having a day, okay?
Yeah. Well, it was bound to happen to you sooner or later. It's happened to everyone else.
Right. I've been kind of a murder machine up until now, so...
Marika, it's your move.
Marika is just like... I'm gonna go ahead and I guess we're gonna... Actually... I'm gonna engage Murder Sandwich Protocol.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna say you get edge because it is currently looking at the Green Ranger as if to say, is that the best you got?
Yeah. Yep. And then she's just gonna whip out her Cyber Saber and just go and make a swing.
Yep. 18 with edge, please.
Damn it.
Unfortunate. Again, now the Cyber Saber connects, and again, the cog now spins its head round toward you, Marika, as if to say, really? As if to say, this is starting to get really annoying. Is that your...
She just points to Scott.
He did it! Wow. Team continuity right here, folks. Arrow.
The hell?
Yeah. Arrow, it's your move.
You know what? I'll just take two pot shots at with the strike blaster.
Go ahead.
15.
We're gonna say yes. No, 14.
14. Okay.
Silver. I keep forgetting. Silver's a 14 evasion. Blasters are 15.
It hits.
Oh, that hits. Yeah. As it's looking at you, Marika, a yellow bolt streaks across the room and it hits the cog. And
wait, hold up. Oh, I used the wrong upshift. I lied.
Well, it doesn't matter. You've got more than it.
No, it's like with the upshift, my skill's a D2.
Oh, okay. All right, reroll.
So that's...
First one misses.
Why is it a D8? That is so odd. Okay, well, it rolled 20. He's being weird.
Man, I can't wait till we move to Foundry, guys.
Anyways,
Do you have it set as like finesse instead of targeting for some reason?
That might be it.
okay, it doesn't matter because we're stretched for time now. I'm going to take the first one.
Okay.
As the yellow bolt hits, it hits the cog and it hits it squarely in the chest, and it just drops the cog, and it falls to the floor. As that happens, there's still noise from above, but basically all of the cogs are now done. You've completely annihilated this scout force. And as this happens, you hear the roar of an engine overhead as your communicators light up. Professor Daxian comes over and says, "Rangers, I have initiated autopilot protocol on the landing ship. It's redocking with the Gamma as we speak. Hurry out to the main platform. We have to leave. There are more energy signatures on the way."
Marika's gonna look to the rest of the team. All right, you heard him, guys. We gotta get out of here.
Oh, but what about our buddy?
Worry about him later. Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, fine.
So yeah, you are running through the.
I'm gonna grab a spear. Just
Yeah,
as
cool.
if nothing else, as a memento. Just
Yeah, cool. You can grab one of the spears. It's
of
fine.
this fucking day.
Actually, I will, if I can, I'll take the head that was decapitated off a blaster cog and be like, this might be useful.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'm just going to look at all the dead cogs. Say, that was for Sentai 6.
Yeah. So as you're leaving, again, you still hear like blaster fire coming from the Gamma, and as you get to the main hangar, you see that there's a couple of cogs there, but as you run through, you kind of like, you all expertly like just knock them down out of the way. It's like, think of that like escaping montage, and the Gamma is floating just above where you are. You see debris of quadrifighters and other ships there. You see the scout ship has made dock with the Gamma as the Gamma floats there, and all 5 of you leap up, filled with grid energy, into the platform as the Gamma starts to raise up on the ship. As the Gamma begins to leave the planet, it is beset upon by 2 more quadrifighters that are coming up, and the Gamma has the Gamma has used up a lot of its power, but so it's rerouting energy to enter FTL flight from this planet.
Can Noah pull assistance on that, or?
Yeah, you can, but I'm not going to make anyone roll for it. Because again, we're strapped for time, so this is a cinematic moment. As that happens, you're all on the bridge with Professor Daxian. You're still morphed, but your helmets are off. Your visors are clear. You're trying to get everything up. The defense shields are holding, but Glyph is having problems calculating the escape vector. As this is happening, all of a sudden you hear another roar of a ship. It looks a little beaten up, but it's all together like that. It's a single fighter ship, and it screens in front of just past your the blast shields, the viewing shields, from the bridge over the top of you, and it takes out both of the quadrifighters. And as it careens round, Glyph says over everything. I forgotten which one I use for Glyph. We'll use this one.
Escape vector planned. Preparing for FTL jump. On your command ranges.
Punch it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Before he says that, Marika's gonna look out. Can I get a clear view of the cockpit of that rusty ship from where we are?
Oh, yes.
Likewise.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Same.
I will do alertness.
No, you don't need to. There's no rolling needed for this. As that happens, you hear the Gamma start to roar up, all of you look, you all see that, and as it comes to towards the side, you see a figure that very much looks like the one that you encountered almost, Dwayne. You look at it as if to say, you still can't get a clear view. There's still a little shimmery visage in the cockpit, but it kind of gives you a salute, and then it just vanishes. It just kind of goes. It just kind of the same effect works, and then it shoots off somewhere, and the Gamma punches into FTL, and you all leave the confines of this planet. You are now in FTL flight. You are going to a planet. So you're going to a rendezvous, a safe vector that Professor Daxian come in. However, as that happens, the camera pans over to Professor Daxian, and he kind of goes, "It can't be." And that is where we will end the session for today.
Oh boy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So, that was a longer than average session, 3 hours 18. You almost triggered the special thing that was going to happen, Rosso. So very nearly.
I know. I was figuring like if something like that were to happen, like how me and Scott saved Marika, Aero, and Nova, it would be like,
Yeah. Well, it kind of happened, but just at the end.
That's why I wanted to listen out to see if he would help out.
Still very close, but no. Unfortunately. However, he did save you. Whoever they are.
I am just going to make a note of a busted blaster cog head in my inventory.
Yeah, sure, no problem. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 16. I feel like the combat flowed a little bit better there, and I feel like I was doing a lot of the rulings a bit more confidently. I don't know about you guys. I think that's probably one of the better combat sessions we've had, especially the ambush setup, like using the mechanics of the game and whatnot. You know. But yeah, I think
what an ambush.
Yeah, cool. I'm not going to keep you guys any longer because I know Scott is feeling under the weather. So this just in. Keep an eye out for the alert because the next session might not be on a Sunday because schedulings have changed. I also can't do next Sunday as I am working comparing on a show. It's the anniversary show of the wrestling company that I'm a part of. So that's that. It's kind of the biggest show of the year for us. Well, it's not the biggest. You get what I mean. It's the anniversary show. And yeah, so it won't be on a Sunday, but it could very well be sometime during the week or sometime maybe a Saturday. Who knows? We'll figure that out off stream. But yes, once again, I like to thank my players wholeheartedly for taking part in this. And I would like to thank you, the viewers, for those people who are here. Zell, I know you just came into the chat. I'm so sorry, dude. You've caught the end of the stream. Also, Lady Catherine Faye Queen, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Queen Dark Lady, aka Mrs. Green Ranger. Okay, cool. So, going down the list, Mr. Zombie, who are you and where can they find you?
Hi, my name is Chocolate Zombie, Graven, Choco, whatever you prefer. You can find me around the MNW Discords and other various Discords as Chocolate Zombie 101. You can also find me on Twitter at Chocolate Zombie 101 and on Tuesdays along with Deluna 13 over on twitch.tv/Burnout Vaughn for Cult of Personality, our Tomb of Annihilation campaign. We finished the main story and now we have gone into part 2. Which is taking back the city of Omu.
Cool, very nice. Cryptic, who are you and where can they find you?
Hi, I'm Cryptic Cyanogen. You might recognize me as the voice of Arrow. You can find me at twitch.tv/cryptic_Cyanogen, where at 8 o'clock Central Time on Saturdays, you can find me hosting World Domination Wrestling. And of course, you can find me in the various MNW chats if you are in that squared circle of friends.
Fantastic. Deluna, who are you? Where can they find you?
Hello, you can find. Hello, my name is Deluna13. You can find me at twitch.tv/Deluna13, on Twitter at Deluna1338. I am streaming full time now because of lack of other options. So Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays. You can find me on there. Like on Thursday, I'm going to be doing a Final Fantasy VII playthrough. So
nice.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Original or remake?
Original.
Nice.
Like we did episode 1 last Thursday. We got to right as soon as the plates fall.
Cool.
In Sector 7, so.
Ooh, awesome. Mr. Hardluck, who are you? Where can they find you?
I am the internet's Mr. Hardluck, occasional streamer and frequent stream guest. You can find me on twitch.tv/Mr. Hardluck, at the very least regularly, assuming I'm feeling well, on Tuesday evenings around 7 p.m. Eastern Time for Yeet Elite Wrestling, the finest shitpost wrestling in the entire multiverse. When I'm not actively streaming, You can go to my channel, look at my offline stream, and you can see where throughout the week you can find me in other people's Twitch chats, hanging out and possibly playing games with them.
And the next time that we do see Yeet Elite Wrestling, isn't there a pay-per-view that we can expect?
Yes, finally, the first pay-per-view coming from the House of Hard Luck for Yeet Elite Wrestling. It is Spring Yeeting. We have 7 big matches lined up. Almost all of the titles are going to be up for grabs.
I'm one of them.
Yes, Cryptic is one of them. Yeah, so
Awesome.
barring unforeseen circumstances or me not getting better, this coming Tuesday at between 7 and 7:30 Eastern Time PM.
Awesome. Fantastic. And finally,
And 60 Jack
Rosso.
Andrews is on the card.
Cool. Rosso, who are you and where can they find you as I look for someone to read?
You can find me on YouTube at Rosso, that is ROSOH. You can find me on Twitter at RossoRyu, that is ROSOHRYU. You can also find me as R. Sawyer, the Undisputed Future, on MNW Warzone on Saturdays over at Dr. Caliban's Twitch channel. And you can find me as Debug in Cryptic Cyanogen's show, WDW.
Amazing. And of course, I am Twitch the Person. You can find me right here on this channel or any of the content I previously uploaded on my YouTube channel, link down below. Tune in for Fridays where I host Nexus Noah Pro Wrestling. At the moment, I'm going through a couple of technical hiccups because I lost about 8 hours worth of recorded footage. Because my computer did a blow up, so my pay-per-view might be delayed. But yeah, it was bad. And you can also find us here for Power Rangers Cyber Strike. We thank you so much for watching. We are going to now raid into a very stinky raccoon.
Stimky, he's Stimky.
Stimky Babby.
It's the boy.
Yeah, it's my friend Sean.
It's your boy,
What is the
Skinny
message?
Penis.
Yeah,
Into the fire.
Into the fire is the raid message. He's currently playing Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty. So go there, show him some love. Currently going through a rebrand, I believe, at the moment, or building up money for it, I believe. But yes, thank you very much again for you guys for playing. Thank you very much for you guys for watching, and we will see you again very, very soon. Until then, stay safe, be kind. If you can't be kind, shut the fuck up.
Hail Pigeon!
And hail the pigeon.
Hail the pigeon.
Hail Pigeon.
Hell Pigeon.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.